Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to show you guys another project I made with the second paper pad that I was using of this Going Places by Simple Stories. In my previous video, at some point on my channel this month, you guys saw I made 6 traveler's notebooks. Well, this time I used the second paper pad because I used one of them to make the 6 traveler's notebooks plus a little bit of extras, but then I used another one now to make an album. So I want to share with you guys what I made, and let's get started. So I was using this collection as part of my Paper Stash Smash collaboration. These are the paper pads that I chose for March to use up these 6x8 paper pads. So I had 2 of these, like I said. I do have some scraps left between the 2 of them. And this is all I have, and I'm done. I'm gonna throw these out and I'm done. I'm not going to make anything else with that. It's mainly just like strips of paper. You have a couple of thicker ones, and yeah, I can make some teeny tiny tags with these, but I made a bunch of tags already to go in the traveler's notebooks I made and then part of this journal, and so I'm done. But that's it because I now used up the second one. So here is what I made, you guys, and this is a journal album. So you have space for photos, and then you have a lot of space for journaling. And I thought this worked really well with a travel themed collection so that when you go traveling, you can add photos, you can journal, you can write all the things and all the memories so that you don't forget. And I thought that would be really, really fun. So like I said, I use this collection called Going Places by Simple Stories. I don't think they have it available anymore, but if I could find it, I will link it down below so you guys could get one too. And then this is a tutorial by Rosa Kelly, so I will have her video linked down below as well where you guys can find it and make your own. But here's what mine looks like. So it just says Happy Travels on the front cover, and this is available in my Etsy shop in case you guys want to purchase it. I've got my stitching. Here's the spine. And then the back, I just did my signature kind of hexagon background using up more scraps that way. And I'll have my hexagon punch link down below. I have 3 different sizes, so I kind of just use whatever size I feel works best with my scraps. And then I put it together. And we've got my handmade logo stamp here. I'll have the stamp linked down below. And then I punch it out with a 1.5 inch circle punch. So this has a ribbon tie closure. You can see there is a lot in here, and then you still have some space to fill it up as you add photos and whatnot, so there's still room for growth. So when you open this up, it looks like this. I thought you would add like a full-size photo here. I'd write maybe where you went, so that would go there. Or maybe if you're in front of like a sign of where you went, like that I was thinking would go there. Here it just says enjoy the journey. I accidentally actually cut this paper too short, so then I just added the strip down here and then made it into like a little tuck spot. Added in a couple of tags that you can use throughout the album. They don't have to stay there. And then you've got a pop-up page here, so you can add a couple of photos here, and this will lay flat, so as you're gluing down your photos, or if you want to do photos and journaling, you could do that also, and then it just kind of pops back up when you're done to be a little pop-up page. So that is super duper fun. And then here you've got just double pockets. So I have this cut apart that says you are my whole world. You can add photos, right? And you can obviously add more photos into these pockets as well. Then you've got this one, wishing you happy travels. And then a tag that I made just using up some more scraps, and I matted it onto some white so that you can write on the back. And I've got some seam binding here. This is from my scrap cabin shop. You guys could use the code Carolina10 for 10% off your order if you guys want to get some seam binding, but that's literally where I get all my seam binding from. And I recently had like a large haul of a bunch of seam binding that I got, a bunch of colors. So if you guys want to see what those colors look like, check out that video as well, see what I got. Then you turn this page, and now this is where we get into like the journal part. So yeah, you could add more photos here and whatnot, and yes, you could add more photos onto the journal page, but there's a bunch of journal pages, so this is now like super interactive and fun. So here I just have some stickers that say Wanderlust. I have a sticker kind of Echo Park pad for travel themes, so I just used a lot of those stickers because I didn't have any stickers to go with this collection, so I just kind of made do with what I had. And then here I added another sticker, it says let's have some fun. Used some scraps here to make like a library pocket. And then I did have like 3x4 cut aparts and 4x6 cut aparts from the collection. I did not use them all, but I did use a lot. So I just have this one here, and you could add something else back here as well. I left that open. Okay. And obviously you could add journaling around there, or just do journaling in like a secret tuck spot back here, and then still add photos and whatnot, and add photos, do journaling here. And this is just pink dyed paper that I dyed myself. You could add photos and journaling. Here I've just got this paper clip, and this is one of the 4x6 cut aparts, and I just kind of folded it so it says wishing you were here, and it's like a little postcard. So I just thought that was cute, folded like that. So I have it kind of chilling up here with a little paper clip. Then here I did a belly band, and I used some stickers from that sticker pad and some 4x6 cut aparts from this collection that I had. So pack your bags, you've got a map. So just some fun extra goodies in there. Then the next page I did a pocket, so any like larger scraps I made pockets with. So that's this one here. We've got another cut apart, added some stickers, another sticker here. This is a tuck spot, well, kind of like a tuck spot. I wasn't intending it to be a tuck spot, just mainly like if you add a photo you can still kind of like put it behind there, but you can make that like a tuck spot. You know, it'll still like hold something behind it. Okay, so that was that page, and I added in some lace trim at the top here. This is like the center of like the journal. You could see like the stitched here. Then here I made a pocket with a larger scrap, and this was a great way just to use up some of the scraps, and I did use a lot, as you guys could see. Otherwise I would have had a lot more if this wasn't like a journal album. Then here I use a scrap up here. Normally I would use that as a tuck spot, but I just used it as like a decorative background for this. And recently in one of my February videos, you guys saw where I made a bunch of these like circle things with like a little brad. This time I just used a sticker that I had, and then just added some solid scraps that I had in my stash. And it's on a brad, so all of these turn. You can write on here, you can add photos. So yeah, you have a bunch of those pages there, and I just kind of have it attached to the page. And that's actually why that's there, to make it sturdier, and then why these stickers are back there so that the brad doesn't kind of like pop through. Here I have another pocket, just used another scrap, glued it down on 3 sides. This is a tuck spot here. You can see that opens up. Another belly band, just in a different direction here. And lots of journal space, you guys. So here we've got another pocket with this journal card, and then another tag. And more space to add some beautiful photos. And I did a lace trim on the side here as well. And then these open up, and they have more cut aparts. And obviously you could add photos to all of these sides as well. And you could add photos into these like little journal books as well. Then you have 2 here. And then here it just says travel the world. And then we've got a whole other section of journal pages. So not only did you have this whole section, but now you have this one as well. So there is a lot of space here. And if you want to split this up into like a couple of different vacations, you could do that also. You could even have like this one section as one vacation, this section for another vacation, and whatever you want it to be. So here again, just use the strip to make into a pocket. You got a journal card, another pocket here with a card and just some decorative stickers. This one just says vacation up there, so you could write and journal. You've got another belly band here. I had this little corner piece and I just thought it matched with this, so I just put that here and included another cut apart. This one I did into a double pocket, so it is glued down the middle, but you have space for some cards or 3x4 size photos. And then a tuck spot here with the lace trim. I just split up a sticker here and added in a couple of tags. Another double pocket. Here I had this larger scrap. It was actually a cut apart, but it said thank you, and I don't like when they include thank you cut aparts into like these collections, because everything else had like fun adventurous kind of things on it, and then there was a thank you, and that didn't work for me. So I just flipped it. This was the back side. Glued it down on 3 sides this way and made a little tuck spot here, and then added another scrap on top and made another little pocket there, and I put a tag in there. Then here I used another corner piece that I had with a cut apart, and then another pocket here, and then just another sticker, and then you've got another pocket here, like a little journal card. And then that's the end of that second journal section. And then you've got more space for like photos. Got a couple more 4x6 cut aparts here on that paper clip. Another fun like trim I had in my stash. Then another pop-up page. And again, you can flatten these down so you can write on them, add your photos, and then when you're done, just pop them back up. And then here I just used another 4x6 cut apart to make a pocket and then add more cut aparts in there. So that is this whole entire journal album, you guys. I think this is going to be so fun for somebody to document a trip or two, a vacation or two. Maybe you're going out of the country. Maybe you're just going to another state. Maybe there's a lot to see. Whatever it is, you can document it here. And I mean, you can do this even for more than 2. If you wanted to, you could just do a couple of pages for each and then put like another like title. You can add little tabs here if you wanted to for the different trips that you're taking, as you know, as you fill this up, so you could see where each trip ends. So yeah, that would be a really cute idea too. Anyway, you guys, that is everything I wanted to share for this journal album. And actually, hold on, because I wonder if I could get a couple of tabs out of here, because then I could just include it with this journal. But I don't think, no, these are not big enough. Nope. My scraps aren't big enough for that, sorry. But yeah, that's still a good idea in case you guys wanted to add a couple of tabs. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. You don't need a punch. You could just fold a piece of paper in half around the corners, and there you go, and write where that location is. So yeah. Anyway, you guys, that is it. Again, thank you so much for watching. This journal is available in my Etsy shop, and all the information for the tutorial and everything is linked down below. So wishing you guys a happy crafty day and happy crafty week. And I will see you guys in my next crafty video. Talk to you soon. Bye.